I've made 3 mittens from this yarn that somebody gave me, and each one of them had a different pattern. Now, originally I had done these as a pair, and I said, you know, they don't really match. The stripes and the colors are all in a different place, and it kind of disturbs me. This has got 2 green stripes, and that only has 1 green stripe, and this has got 2 bright spots, so I just can't pass that off as a pair. Now, I think I did a pretty good job of matching these, and what I did is I had to take off a lot of the yarn to try to find the starting place so that I would come close. It's not exact because you can see there's a little bit more green here and less there, but the pattern is consistent. So I was pleased with the way those turned out. Now the colors are arranged in a certain way on the skein, and I don't really know the order. So I'm trying to figure out how do I get this pattern again, because I don't want to cast off this mitten. I want to make a matching pair. What I did is I rolled out the colors, and every time it changed color I put it in a clip, and this way I can know the pattern that this goes, and then I can figure out where I need to start for the next mitten. So this matches that, and then the green, and then this, and then we get to the bright color, then that, and then this, and whoops, green. I turn the mitten inside out, and I see that there's a knot here. So obviously I had ended here and started with that. I do remember that the person gave me, it was a ball of yarn and then a skein of yarn. So I just took from the ball of yarn, and when I ran out of thread I just picked up where the rest of it went. So, well, I need to repeat it. That right there, if I start here, which I need to have a little bit there, so I need to take a little bit of that, and then that works, and that, and then that, and that, and right here is where I'm going to have to cut it. I'm going to cut out this green and then reattach, tie this to that, and that should be finish it off. So we won't have the green, and that way I can repeat the pattern. I cut off these that I don't need, so I'm going to start. I'm only going to use part of this because I don't need very much. Just need like 2 rows of that color, and I'm going to go all the way until here, and I've cut it because I took out the green, and then I will have what I need, and I should finish the mitten right about here. So I will be able to repeat this pattern. I'll show you how to join, because I want this to be that kind of a pattern. So what I'm going to do a bit like this. We take the other one, we go in the hole, around like that. Okay, see? So basically I have 1 loop going this way and 1 loop going that way. I think this is called a square knot, and that will hold. You can worry about those later. They'll be inside the mitten. Now that I have my colors arranged, I'm going to start knitting on this side. So I'm going to just go ahead and roll this into a ball. Now that I know I have everything in the order that I want, and I'll just make a ball with the entire thing, because it'll just be a whole lot easier to deal with the ball. So I hope that solves the problem for all of you people who are OCDC. I suppose I have a little bit of OCDC symptoms. I like things in a certain order, and I like things to be balanced, and I like things to match. So there's my ball. My starting place is right there. Now I may have to decide, I may have to cut off some of this, so I might start my rib once or twice before I get it just right, because if I find that I have too much of this to begin with, I might unravel it and start again. when I was working the second mitten doing this set, I probably started, I knitted a rib, the cuff, the ribbed cuff, probably 3 times, and took it back out and had to cut some more yarn. It took me a while to finally find the closest matching starting place. So I thought this other method would save me time. So now that my bowl is ready, that's going to make a mitten. Put it in my bowl. I'm ready to go.